Holy crud, it's hot today. Oh my goodness. It is the hottest of days. It is, oh my gosh, Monday. And it is Monday. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about Sweep Commander Dragon. Because why not? Yeah. Eradicators. Before I talk about this, I just like to say that it's pretty funny that they actually don't get the support that they needed yet. For example, Eradicator Gold, Eradicator Dragonic Descendant, and Eradicator Gauntlet Bluster Dragon. So it was really funny that they just got Sweep Commander and they don't really have the exact support that they needed, which is hilarious in my opinion, but I highly digress. Because Sweep Commander is still really, really good. I believe it was when it retires, when you retire a unit, you can limit break, and you retire another unit, and it gets plus 5,000. Or is it another crit? I think it's plus 5,000. If it gets another crit, that's fine too. I don't care. But I do believe it gets plus 5,000 when you retire something. So you just retire an extra one, and then you get plus 5,000. I believe the cost was Chiron Blast 1 or Soul Blast 1. I kind of forgot about the card because I don't think I'm ever going to see it in play once Gauntlet Buster comes out / Dragonic Descendant, because they're just the broken of the broken. But in the meantime, Sweep Commando is fine and stuff. Although I feel like his real awesomeness comes out from his starter, which is the grade 0 that if you see the card, you'll know what I'm talking about. But when the grade 0 effect is when you retire something, you can move this card to Soul, and then you can look at the top 10, and if Sweep Commander is in one of those cards, you can Superior Ride it and stuff. So the combos that people do is they ride the Break Ride, they summon like a Berserk Dragon clone or something, retire a unit, and then you do the top 10, and then you insta-Break Ride during the turn when you just roll the Break Ride, especially if you hit early for damage, which can happen if you're fighting against an offensive deck like Spike Brothers or Celestials. So you can pull out the combo, Break Ride early, and potentially throw them off, especially if you're running a 8/12 crit deck, because you don't really need the pluses because you can just bombard them with broken powers, because it's just early push that is not easy to guard. Yeah. But personally, I think it's just not the most amazing card out there because Gauntlet Buster does it better, plus he gets crits, and Dragonic Descendant can attack twice. So right now, because they don't really have anything else, and in all my opinions, Vermilion the Blood is just the best Narukami unit in the game right now, aside from Dragonic Descendant, because he's broken and stuff apparently. I don't think he's broken, but whatever. People think he is. I don't know. But anyways, Sweep Commander Dragon, good card, not amazing, but you can retire stuff and retire it again for a cheap cost, and the entire deck kind of just retires. If you look at the grade 2 and the grade 1, they also do the same thing. I mean, you just move one in Soul and then retire something. I mean, it's cheap cost, you don't have to really worry about too much. Good staple stuff. They just don't have all the things yet. But when set time comes out, it'll be a good deck, but it'll be overshadowed by Gauntlet Buster Dragon and Dragonic Descendant, because they're just amazing, in my opinion. It's 11,000 Vanguard, so what do you expect? It's a good card. Retire stuff. What do you expect from Nanukamis? Break Red. Yeah. So, I would just do 8 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal, run the basic stuff. I mean, consider the fact that it's Eradicators, and you can just pick up 4 trial decks, make the deck cheap stuff, easy deck. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say about it, but yeah, that's kind of what I think about it. It isn't amazing, but if you want an El Cheapo Nanukami deck, there you go. Also, I'm in the car because I don't feel like driving. I also have a smoothie because I was thirsty, and it's really hot today. Like, really hot. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to go home and talk about my next card, because that video might be really long, so yeah.